Hello and welcome back to Gardener Grinds. Yes, this is part 18 and I am Damros Probs. And yes, I am back. I have not actually burnt out on this pack. Like a lot of you guys have probably been thinking, I have actually been very busy in real life. And also busy doing Minecraft Marketplace stuff, as in the Bedrock edition of the game. So yeah, that's what I've actually been doing. Now, I have not actually, like I say, burnt out or, you know, abandoned this project or anything like that. I've just literally been very busy. So I really am sorry for the lack of content recently on this channel. Please forgive me, okay? Please forgive me. I've done a little bit off camera. I know that you probably was expecting to see like a massive factory kind of thing because I've been away for so long, but no, that's not really the case here. Just made some more translocators and a kind of fed it to trash cans just to kind of filter out all the gunk. I've also gone ahead off camera and made down here, if you remember correctly, I've got this fluid tank thing. I've actually made like the medium one now because I could totally do it because I had dark steel, if I remember correctly. And yeah, this holds so much XP now. So in other words, we are pretty set up here to go ahead and use XP crafting for quite a while, I think. And I've also gone ahead and used translocators a bit easier. So I actually gained a translocator because I kind of misplaced one. Somebody did mention about it in the comments section. So yeah, I've put a spare one there and I've actually gone ahead and made one. And then obviously in the last part, we got this electrical blast furnace. And yeah, I have been just randomly, when this tank is kind of full like it is right now, I will just kind of go in here and chuck these in here. But I'm pretty sure I'm actually out of nitrogen. No, there's 2 more in there. So we could get away with probably kind of cooking up one more of them in there. And yeah, with that, I have actually pretty much obtained 15 aluminium ingots now, which is pretty good. We've also got a few casings left over from crafting translocators and things like that. But as you can see, we got a bit of a mission today. I don't even know if this is even possible yet, but we're going to try. And that is to try and get this draw controller. Now, the problem with this is it requires the next tier up kind of circuit. Now, looking at this, it's not actually that bad. Now, the biggest problem we are going to run into, though, is actually the comparators. Yeah, these are a bit of a problem, these stone plates, because we need this thing, which is an etched low voltage wiring thing, which requires a red lens. And in order for me to get a red lens, I need a ruby. And in order for me to get a ruby, I need fire shards. And yeah, it just becomes a bit of a rabbit hole. So I need to do a bit more research into that a little bit, I think, to try and figure out how to obtain that. But I'm pretty sure I can actually get rubies or is it these? No, the fire shards I can get from these red cap dudes, which are actually in the Twilight Forest, which is normally in a Twilight Forest. I'm pretty sure it's going to generate as a void on this kind of preset I've got. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they spawn in like some sort of like mountain thing, if I remember correctly, and there's like a butt ton of those ores underneath like a massive mount, if I remember correctly, in a Twilight Forest. Been a while since I've been in the Twilight Forest, but yeah, I do seem to remember those red cap dudes there because they make some weird like sound, don't they? Like really high pitched squeaking sounds. First thing I'm gonna go ahead and try and do is get this autoclave thing, because what I want to go ahead and do is actually start growing some nether quartz crystals, because with these I can actually turn them into blocks of quartz, and then with the blocks of quartz I can actually melt it in my, you know, my Tinker's Forge, and then I can actually turn it into nether quartz. I don't really know if there's another way of me actually getting quartz. Maybe there is. Maybe I'm being a bit silly here, but probably there is with probably magic, I would imagine. I'm not entirely 100% sure. I would imagine there is, but right now, for the amount I need, which isn't hardly any, just literally 4, I might as well just go with going to cook up a load in my actual Tinker's little smeltery I've got set up here, right? Now, we will actually end up burning a little bit of lava, probably. And just quickly going to the mob farm, this thing is pretty much completely full, as you can see. So we have got quite a lot of XP to actually burn. And if I actually look inside the chest, okay, wow, we've actually got a block of emerald in there. I'll take that out. I'll sort that as well. But yeah, it's still not quite right. So this is why we are kind of after the draw controller today, if that is even, like I say, possible. Oh, God. I did want to look in these filing cabinets, but that dude just came out of nowhere. Right, come here, you. There we go. So in here, we've obviously got our potions and our bows. Okay, I swear I heard another explosion then. But in this one, we obviously have our enchanted books, But I did notice I've actually got a couple of things that might actually help me, which is this one here, looting, and this looting here. So we got these two here. We can actually get looting free. Apply that to, I guess, maybe a random sword maybe I can make that has lapis on it to get even more looting, so it has luck on it. And then we could probably try and get those fire shard things even easier from these dudes, because then we'll have loads of looting and it should hopefully drop it a bit better. And also I noticed this book here which has educational free on it, which is pretty cool. So yeah, that means I could probably get even more XP if I apply it to one of my spikes. So I've just been doing a little bit of looking into and research on the actual luck in like kind of I guess modifier or enchantment with the Tinker stuff. Now the problem with this is it works and it's going to be great, but the problem is, like I say, there is a bit of a big problem. Yeah, you can apply this 450 times, which is 450 pieces of lapis. Yeah, that might take me a little while to get, because I think in here, there we go, we've only got this one little blue seed here. I would need to grow that 450 times. So I'm probably going to have to do that sort of thing off camera. So for now, I think the best option is to upgrade a sword here and just put looting free on that diamond sword I've got. Unless there's like a better vanilla kind of ish styled sword that I can see that is somewhat, I guess, cheap. Steel sword, okay, not as good damage. Spectre sword, okay, that's a bit better damage. Nope, these require HV, okay, we can't do that. No, I definitely feel like we are probably gonna have to just go with a diamond sword, unfortunately. So yeah, let's just do it, that's fine. So I'm going to just put that sword in there for now, and when we go to the actual Twilight Forest, we can go ahead and remember that and grab it. But we obviously need to locate, this is going to be really hard to do, locate a, this like mountain thing where these dudes actually spawn in. Oh, this is going to be really, really hard to find. I don't know if chunk base or anything like that can help me locate those biomes, or if there's a thing, because there actually is map things, isn't there? For the Twilight Forest. I'm wondering if there is these things here, look, magic maps and stuff. I don't know if they tell me where they are, but I don't think I can make them without this special map focus thing. That's right. Yeah, okay. It's all coming back to me slightly. So I've just had to turn my game onto peaceful once again, because we've got like 413 going down ever slowly entities over in that area. So yeah, I need to just kind of tell. It's all backed up, it's all full. I haven't got enough stuff to sort it out yet. We need you, draw controller. The blast furnace is kind of out of action right now. I've just cooked up the last aluminium ingot I want for now. And then we got this massive line of cable here. Now, the thing I want to go ahead and do is go ahead and get some nether quartz dust. But in order to get that, we need to use some quartz sand with a centrifuge. Now, I'm pretty sure I've got some in here. Yeah. So we need 9 of this, but I'm actually going to go ahead and grab 18 because I'm not sure I'm going to get it first go, because it's actually a bit of a percentage thing. Yeah, 20% from 9. I mean, I'll be lucky if I even get this. But anyway, let's go ahead and grab you. Put you on there. Hopefully, I'll get some nether quartz dust out of that. And then we can actually go ahead and get a nether quartz seed. But then with this nether quartz seed, we need to actually put it in a autoclave, I believe. And it turns it into a crystal. But we do need to get some other stuff, which is just water in there. So it's not really too bad. It is an 80% chance, which is... okay, not too bad. We do need 8 of these in order just to make a block, and then we can melt the block and then pour it to nether quartz. All of this is basically just so I can get these 2 bits of quartz here. And whilst I'm doing all this, I still need to kind of look into how to get this. So we definitely go into the Twilight Forest, I think. It's the only way I can see how we can get this, unless I'm being a bit silly. So we are missing steel casings, some alloy cables, and circuit boards. Okay, fair enough. Oh Christ! Oh Christ! It's raining. It's raining. Machines in the rain. Machines in the rain. Machines in the rain. No, Dan. Machines don't like rain. You forgot about that. This is what happens when you don't play this pack for a while. Jeez, that was close. Lucky me, it didn't actually explode. Oh, God. I really need to sort this out, don't I, one day? Oh, my god. So far we've only got one stone dust, and now we just got another stone dust. So yeah, we're going to have to go ahead and get loads of quartz sand, I think. Definitely underestimated the rarity of this. So where's the quartz sand? Oh, and by the way, I was actually working on something off camera. Yes, we are on my test world, as you can see. And I've got this little jungle tree looking thing set up with some pistachios like we have on my world. And yes, I could just harvest these and we can harvest and get unlimited pistachios. But why do I want loads of pistachios, you might be asking? Now, this is because I can actually somewhat squidge down the pistachios and create seed oil with them. And with that seed oil, we can actually make a brand new fuel source called biodiesel, provided we have methanol and this little sodium hydroxide dust mixed with it. Bit of an unusual one, but this will give me 6 biodiesel cells, which I can use to actually power combustion generators. Now, I don't know if this is even possible today, and I don't even know if this is the best route to go. But looking at this, if I can just get a butt ton of pistachios, even try to automate this completely without me even have to actually harvesting them. I have actually been designing some things and I have figured a way out actually how to harvest that without even me doing it. Yeah, I might be able to have a pretty darn amazing power source, but I don't know if, like I say, this is a bit of a way more expensive route to go. So what I'm actually going to do is probably try to start up this thing behind me, because I'm probably going to use it anyway. But I'm probably going to leave the combustion generator up to you guys, because I'm going to need your guys' opinion. Is this even worth going for? Or should I create another way of making power? Because there's like a bazillion ways to do it, and it scares me, quite frankly. Another thing I've been working on is the blast furnace. Now, obviously, we have got this kind of setup thing going on and in the actual nether. And yeah, I might have kind of semi-figured out a way sort of via using the comments section of the last video of how to automate this. Semi, I say. Now, what I mean by that is if I put charcoal in here, it will actually get fed into, if I can get into there, into here, thus filling up with fuel. The only thing that's making it semi is I need to come here every so often and fill it up with some iron ingots, which, to be honest, isn't that bad. I mean, I can get 64 iron ingots in there, and that will last a long time, because this thing takes a long time. But yeah, there's no tiny piles of dust as well. That's going fed into here, the dark ashes, sorry, because of a hopper minecart that I've kind of glitched through-ish, sort of, by using a piston with just some hoppers here as well. So I'm definitely going to go ahead and sort this out as well in my nether, because then I'm going to have a lot more steel just there. So this is a... like I say, a bit of a semi-automated kind of blast furnace setup here. We are going to need quite a bit of rubber for this, though, for these conveyor belt module things. Other than that, we just need some iron, really, I think. Oh, no, what are these? Okay. No, we can just use iron for that. That's not really a problem. We do need some regular hoppers, which is, again, is just iron, 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 iron. We got loads of iron. It's not really a problem. Cool. We are back on the world, and I've got quite a bit of this quartz sand now. So yeah, and I have actually just set up all of these machines, got them kind of processing. We're going to need a lot of iron to do what I want to do, revolving my little kind of semi-automated blast furnace steel production thingy. But yeah, look at that. We've actually got another quartz dust already now, which is nice. But I'm going to let this thing keep doing its thing, because this is a perfect time for me to go ahead and start crafting all this stuff while I'm waiting for this anyway. We've run out of power. Oh, it's because I'm using, too much at once. Oops. So I'm just having a little bit of a shift around here just to kind of make this a bit more beneficial for me right now. So yeah, we have got 1, 2, 3, 4 turbines all connected to this now. And yeah, this is actually producing a pretty decent amount of electricity, I guess, but it's not ideal because this is quite a long chain. But the idea would be so I could just kind of make all this stuff without any troubles right now. So yeah, hopefully that's going to help my kind of situation here a little bit, because we are kind of running out of power, as you probably just saw there. That's done. Okay, we got quite a lot of stuff here. We could probably go ahead and start making some hoppers now. But the other thing I needed to go and do is get myself another hammer, because my hammer's probably going to break. I'm just double checking I haven't got anything like that in here. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Right, hammer. Well, there's my 4 hoppers done. So we need 8 iron rings, I believe, to actually go ahead and make these special like iron chain link things for the actual minecarts. What are they called? Wheels. Okay. Completely got that wrong. But if we put an iron rod in there with iron rings, it should start going ahead and crafting these. Oh, we're completely out of rods. Oh man. Quick, Dan. We need to get some more on the go. So we should be able to go ahead and make 4 minecarts now. There we go. And we should, in theory, be able to make the minecart hoppers, provided we have the screwdriver. There we go. So we should be able to make... What was that noise? Okay, there's a problem here. We got something not right. I don't know what happened there. They're not mixing. Wait, what? Why are you guys not mixing? Can you only have minecart hoppers in stacks of 3s on this game? That is very strange. I don't know what happened there. Maybe that is a thing. I'm not really too sure. But anyway, in here, we might have some spare rails somewhere. Is it this one? Yeah, here we go. We've got a load of tracks, sorry. We're going to need some tracks in order to actually place these things down. Right, so we got that. We got the piston. That's all good. We are going to need to get ourselves a lever to obviously power this or push it down. I probably am going to just pinch one because I seem to remember that the lever recipe is not very fun. So we would just grab that for now. Okay, so we can get rid of that. We need to start thinking about rubber next and making these conveyor modules. We do have a little bit here, but we don't really have a lot of this stuff left. So we need to go ahead and turn this into... No, we do have some rubber in there. Okay. Currently we have 3 nether quartz dust, which is good. We need 1 more really to go ahead and get the actual seeds we need, because we need 8 of these quartz, provided each one of them actually give us one of them. So yeah, in an ideal situation, I would like more quartz if possible. So if we could get more than 4, that would be lovely. But yeah, tin cables all done. We've got some more rubber bars here, or sheets, or whatever they're called. So that's good. We could kind of just put them away for now. Right, so what else do we need for this? So we need copper wires, and we need to make the magnetic iron rods. That's right. So next up, I'm going to start looking into the electrum. In order to make electrum, we just need to put gold and silver into a alloy smelter. There probably is other ways of doing this, but for me right now, this is probably the easiest way. Obviously, I can get silver from just kind of, you know, XP crafting up the silver dust. Cool. So there's all my copper wires. So in theory, if I chuck these in here, we should be able to make a few of these. So we need 8 of them in total. There we go. And now we should be able to make these conveyor modules, which we require a few more of these. There we go. Done. So that's that. Nice. So it's literally the electrum we're waiting for now, which is another bit of a waiting game. So there's 8 there, which isn't quite enough. We need to bend these down into plates. And we are hopefully getting enough silver here to get some more. There we go. We could stop that now, really. We only need 12 plates in total, so I've got 8 spare electrum ingots just behind if I really need to use them for anything else in the future. So that's pretty cool. So as I'm starting to get a bit low on iron, I've just gone ahead and cooked up 4 lots of iron dust in the actual furnaces there. But what I'm going to do is actually start creating some more iron dust, I think, via XP, because we've got so much of it. There it is. And the reason being is because I'm going to need, obviously, iron dust to start producing the steel in there to automate it. So we need to get a massive bulk storage of iron dust. So what I'm going to do now is turn this back on to hard, and that should turn all this back on. Now, while I'm over here, I'm going to just quickly look if we've got any iron ingots in here. Yo, we got like, how much? What? That's quite scary. We've got like nearly 3 stacks of iron ingots in there. How? What is dropping all of them? Wow. That can't be just zombies, right? No way. Oops. I was just picking some fruit and I've fallen off. No. Oh, man. What a noob. So as I just died, that means I can start eating things again that I've eaten recently. So yeah, we just munched on some chicken. I've also grabbed some random blocks because I'm not... Ah, okay, it's just here like this. Okay. Sorry, dude. You gotta go. But yeah, I'll rather put some blocks around this just in case... Whoa! Things actually fall off the edge. Okay. I think we're okay. I don't think I lost anything, did I? Nope, wrong way around. There we go. What about that? There we go. I think we're good. I think we've got it all. But yeah, note to self, be careful when harvesting coconuts. You idiot. So we need to break there, I think. Yeah, okay. And maybe there then? Yeah, there we go. So that should hopefully deactivate it. There we go. So we need to lift up these. And what we need to do is kind of put a piston... I thought I could hear rain then. That was freaking me out. I need to kind of put a piston like that. Let's push down a hopper minecart under this block. So we've got 13 hoppers here. I've grabbed a load of blaze rods and chests anyway, just in case we need to somehow make more, but I'm pretty sure 13 is going to be enough. So I've just learned something involving the wrench. You can actually just rotate hoppers like that. I didn't actually know that. But yeah, I'm currently investigating how I get the actual hopper minecart stuck under there. I'm pretty sure I have to do some weird magic, which is placing that actually there, then you like that, then a block there, and it pushes that block down, I think is what I have to do. Let me just try this. Yeah, and then it gets stuck, and then I can put the brick blast furnace back, and there we go. So yeah, I need to go ahead and do that for every single one now. Bit tedious, but kind of worth it, I guess, in the end, because we're going to have a way of semi-automating this, if you know what I mean. But there we go. So that should be a completely functionable one right now. But the only other thing is we need to go ahead and put a pipe on there, like that. And then we need to put a chest or something there. A chest is okay, I guess. Right in the front, just there. And then we need to get this conveyor module thing and kind of hook you up there. There we go. And then we just need to realign this to obviously be facing in there. Then the last thing we need to do is get Mr. Screwdriver.
A few moments later.
There we go. Let's just have a little look. That should hopefully fill up with charcoal. There we go. It's in. I didn't do it. It did it itself. Now, this is quite a slow process, but I don't really care. But that's cool. That's all done. And then we just put the iron dust in there. And then I guess initially that is pretty much semi-automatic right now. But yeah, we just need to do that a couple more times. So wish me luck. Oh, man. Right, so that's all kind of set up, as you can see, and I have just filled all these up with iron dust, so all we need to do now is get the actual charcoal in there, so we just put one in there, and one in there, and in theory, they should all start lighting up. I've done everything correctly. And then that should just start filling up with tiny dust. Obviously, this is a very long recipe. That one's lit, that one's lit, and that one is lit too, so they're all doing their thing. So there we go. We've pretty much automated that, I guess, sort of, as best as I can do right now. A little bit tedious, but totally worth it, I guess. Because, yeah, that's going to make things a little bit easier for myself. I don't really need to come back here. The thing I do need to come back for is obviously to fill up these with even more charcoal, because there's not really enough in there, to be honest. Especially this one here. We need to fill you up a little bit. In total, we have only got 4 nether quartz dust, which isn't very ideal. So 4 of them, and I believe we just kind of put this in an assembler, look. It's quite easy. And that should make a little seed. So in you go. Nice, so we got 8 nether quartz seeds right there. Now we need to go ahead and make this thing, because we can't actually get the quartz to grow without actually having this thing. Should be able to go ahead and craft this thing now. There we go. Right, so this is crystallizing your dust. So this might actually have some other cool uses as well. We're just going to plug you right there for now. And all we want to do is chuck that in there, and it should turn it with an 80% chance into a little nether quartz crystal. So I'm actually missing one thing. We do need to actually give this thing a little bit of water as well. Much like the cutting machine, it uses up a little bit of water. Not really a lot, but I'll just go ahead and chuck in like 4 liters of it or something like that for now, because that'll probably keep it going for a while. So this is, again, a very, very slow process. We need 8 crystals to get 1 block. Oh my god. Oh, God. We might be waiting around for a while. So a little bit of an update on the quartz situation. We have got 2 of these now. Hopefully we're going to get a 3rd one. But yeah, I have just set up the fluid extractor here, and I've got myself some glue, as you can see. This is because I want to start thinking about making the chips. So we're going to grab this glue, put it in there for now. Can we not put it in there? Yep, you have to sneak. Okay, that's a bit weird. But yeah, I've just grabbed the tank that was just next to the electrical furnace just here because yeah, there isn't really a lot of nitrogen left in it anyway. But yeah, we need to start thinking about this because we want to make these good circuit boards, and all we need to do is get some glue mixed with some wood pulps or wood chips or anything like that, and we can make these things pretty darn easily, to be honest. And then we just need to get some gold turning into actual wire. So why don't we go ahead? Nope, not the bending machine. It's the wire mill, Dan. There you go. Let's start turning them into that. We might have some in here. Yeah, we do have 7. So to make this a bit more nicer, we could just chuck one of them in. Oh no, you get 2 per pop, don't you? Oh God, it's slowly coming back to me, I swear. So I've just come back into the Nether just to check if this is all working as intended. And my God, it is. Yes, okay, that's really good. So what I'm going to do, because I've got some spare charcoal on me, is put 1.5 stacks maybe in each of these. Just-ish, kind of. That should be okay. Right, so in here it is filling up with them. That's good. We can go here and just grab some more iron and just fill this up as much as we can while we are here. We might actually get a full streak here. If we do, that's pretty good. We did. Seriously? So I'm definitely not kidding around, look. This is 80% chance of getting them, and I've got all 8 I needed. That's crazy. Anyway, we need to find the compressor, which I think I have to use a steam one, because I haven't actually made the other one yet. Right, I guess we could just kind of plug you there for now. There's my block of quartz. Cool. So what I'm going to do now is chuck this in here. That should melt that up. Hopefully it doesn't alloy with anything. It shouldn't, right? And then we can get a couple of quartz from that. So then that will be used to obviously get these. But we need 4 in total. Maybe. Hopefully we can pull that off. Right, so a diamond plate, obsidian, and some stainless steel. Okay, so we need to see if we've got any diamonds over here, like diamond blocks that we can actually cut. Failing that, we just can use diamonds anyway. There's a lot of stuff in there. I'm not really cleaning it out though. We got enough diamonds here. So why don't we go ahead and compress these down into a block, which I'm pretty sure we can do by just compressing them. Yeah. In you go. My quartz is done, and we've got it right there. Is this actually going to work? I think it is. It actually is going to be exactly 4. Wait, what? Oh, there it is. Okay, that was weird. It didn't auto-eject. Oh, is that because the redstone? Yeah, it is. Let's get rid of you for a minute. That should auto-eject now. Okay, apparently not. This is just a bit buggy. Either way, we're going to have the quartz we got. Oh, there we go. We got all the quartz. That was, to be honest, quite easy-ish. A bit of a long process, but we got there in the end. So I just put my 4 quartz in there, and I am just double checking in this chest I've got here if I had any diamond plates. It doesn't actually look like it. So yeah, we're gonna definitely have to go ahead and cut up a diamond block to get the diamond plates required. So I'll compress down the diamonds into a block. It's gone into the cutting machine. That's going to take a very long time to cut, if you remember correctly. I've done it before to obviously make the spikes. And yeah, we need to start thinking about this actual circuit now, which genuinely I don't think is that bad, really, to be honest. I'm pretty sure we just need some molten glass for this. I'm not sure how we get this gallium arsenide thing. This could be another roadblock. Hang on. So I think I've actually found a solution here. This is going to use up quite a bit of power. Hopefully we can pull this one off. But yeah, I can make these 2 things via XP crafting. But we could just chuck these into my blast furnace and we should be able to get the gallium arsenide crystal. Hopefully that's how you pronounce that. Then with that, we can just kind of smash it, and then we get the stuff right there. So it's not too bad to get. And this obviously is to obviously make this diode thing, or diode. Is that how you say that? I think it's diode actually, Dan. And yeah, I think we could just break down the actual stuff into the small pile, if you know what I mean. But we do need to get some molten glass as well, which is... I think we've actually got that quartz thing. Hang on a minute. From actually using the centrifuge earlier. Yeah, it's there, look. So maybe we've got some more in there? No, we don't. Okay. But there might be other ways of getting molten glass. I imagine it's not too difficult. It's probably just chucking in glass into, yeah, sand even, into the fluid extractor. Very easy. Or even glass bottles, look. Very easy. Oh no, we're going to have to use quartzite dust. Maybe. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. Probably, because that says MV. Right, that should all be rewired back up to how it previously was. And we've got not loads of steam, but probably enough. It's only a 60-second one. So, does this need a thing? No, it doesn't. This one could... maybe not going to work. Oops. For now, I'm going to just put one of each in there and see what happens. Okay, it's doing its thing. Hopefully this doesn't die on me. Oh, God. Ouch. Okay, I think it's holding up for now. So we should be able to get that. Let's go to sleep quickly to try and recharge some steam. So I think it's going to be okay. I've just chucked in the other ones as well. Look, we are 5 seconds short of this thing. So there's my gallium arsenide crystal, and I just need to take the macerator here and chuck this thing in here. I hope it should work. Seems like it is. Cool, and we should get 2 dust out of that one. And I've got another one just kind of being created now, I guess. So quite a while back, I put some gold into the wire mill to make some gold wires. That's all done now. And this is so I can make these good circuit boards. We can actually just use the chemical reactor to make this. But hey, we don't really have these liquids yet. I don't think. To be honest, it's not really that bad to just use gold wires, I don't think, because we get 2 out of an ingot anyway. Maybe it's not the greatest thing, but maybe it's not the worst thing, if you know what I mean. But anyway, I've just chucked in some glue and some wood pulp into the assembly machine. This is just so I can make the boards for this. And we should be able to make that part. We just need to make a couple circuits here. Then we've obviously just worked on the diode. We just need to actually get ourselves some molten glass, which I've discovered you can get from this stuff. Now, is there any other way I'm actually getting this stuff? Probably not. Stone dust. There we go. So I believe if I just centrifuge this up, we should end up getting, hopefully, this stuff here, this quartzite dust. Hopefully that's how you pronounce that. So let me just double check that again. Yep, 36. And we also get all of these different things as well, but it's a guaranteed drop. Oh, wow. That uses quite a lot of power, though. That diamond thing might die.
12 seconds later.
So it turns out we have actually run out of power, which is not very good. So I've just realized I've actually saved the recipe for this as the circuit assembler one. Because, yeah, I was using a molten tin and I don't have this machine yet. So what we're going to do is just go ahead and make another circuit. I mean, it's not that expensive anymore. Oh, we do need resistors. I don't think it's that bad. We just need a bit of copper. Where did that even blow up? Oh my god, he blew up all of my wood. Wait, what? Why am I getting an achievement about that now? And believe it or not, this is finally cut the diamond. There we go. And now we should be able to power everything pretty much again. Oops. Because we've had to kind of cut this down a little bit. So going back to the drawer controller recipe, we are almost there. We can easily get ourselves a drawer. But the other thing I haven't really talked about is stainless steel, right? Now, stainless steel we can actually get by kind of going down this route I've kind of worked out off camera, kind of sat there for a while figuring it out. We need something called metal mixture dust, which is, funnily enough, we actually get that from what we're doing right now, which is trying to get this stuff, right, to turn it into molten glass for the diode. Yeah, we actually get this as a byproduct too. So hopefully we should receive 3 of these in a minute. But we need 36 of that, so that's quite a lot of that. So let me just do this and multiply that until we get 36. So yeah, we need 432 pieces of stone dust in there. Oh my god, and this uses up so much freaking power, man, in order just to get some stainless steel. So probably we could set this up and go to the Twilight Forest maybe and come back and hopefully, hurrah, we would have it all. I don't think that's ever going to happen. But anyway, we got probably what we need here. So I am going to just not pause that. I'll let that one finish its last cycle, I guess. So we've got 2 A8 molten glass in there, and we could just chuck these in here. And then is that going to make the diode? I think it is. We just need that to be on 4. And we should have some diodes. Yes, we got 2. Right. Here we go. So we're going to make our first MV circuit here. Oh god, this is quite a legendary moment, I reckon. Way! It's actually an achievement. Beautiful. All on this for a draw controller, right? Right, we're going to put that back in there because we don't actually need it yet. But that's a really cool thing that we got that done. I'm happy by that. Right, we need to get ourselves a random draw to obviously make this draw controller at some point. There we go. Okay, we can knock that off, knock that off, knock that off, knock that off. Right, I guess the next thing to do would be to start looking into getting into the Twilight Forest. Now, I'm pretty sure there's some weird, like, special diamond thing we have to craft to throw into the actual portal. Now, I do remember seeing this on the quest, so bear with me, I'll find it. Look what's happening, it's becoming a blood moon, and that is not good. I don't really have any steam, and we are trying to, you know, centrifuge up some stone dust here. That's not going to be good. That means I definitely can't go to sleep. Nope. Oh, man, that kind of sucks. Quick and dirty portal generator is the thing we need. Oh, wow, this requires 4 circuits? Dude, that is so expensive for what it is. But yeah, we basically need to go ahead and throw this into kind of like the Twilight Forest portal that you always make. So basically a 2x2 kind of water around 12 flowers. So yeah, we weren't originally allowed to do this prior to the recent changes in the Gun on the Grind challenge, but now we can. I'm going to probably go ahead and put it over there in the magic area. But yeah, I didn't realize that was that expensive. Oh god. Okay, right, let's go ahead and get some more circuits on the go then. Just currently having a bit of a munch on a few random items here, such as rotten flesh and that. But anyway, I came over here to grab a diamond, and I'm pretty sure my little resistors, yeah, they're all done. Good. So what program does this need to be on? Nothing. Okay, so that's fine. So we should be able to make the last circuit required for this now. Now we got the last resistor. There we go. Perfect. So let's slap all this together in the assembler, and that should make that special thing. What's it called? The quick and dirty portal generator. Gosh. And we need to get a load of flowers and some water buckets so we can basically make this portal to the Twilight Dimension. So I'm going to say it now. The texturing on this thing is a bit out there, isn't it? What is that? It's supposed to be like a diamond with a chip, but this diamond's like 5 times bigger than a normal diamond. It looks so odd. All we need to do is kind of wrap this up with a bit of flowerage. So we need to use up all of these. Okay, apparently can't put flowers on those ones. Bit weird. There we go, and we need to put one here, and one in that corner there. Beautiful, look at that. And then we put that there, and then we put another one there, but we're going to have to go and get some more water, because this doesn't make infinite water, does it? We need to have them all separate. So that is a fully done one, and... Way, it worked. I was a bit skeptical that was going to work then. Okay. Here goes nothing. Yo, I'd not fall into the void, am I? Okay, whoa, that kind of freaked me out a little bit. Okay, it's actually dark time in here. It's always dark, isn't it, Twilight Forest? No? It never gets daytime. Right, okay, so we are here. Interesting. So I need to just kind of find how these things should spawn in. I don't know if there's a way of me actually telling where these things are without just building boxes, maybe. So I've just done some research, and it does say that they kind of only spawn in hollow hills. And it also says something about them spawning in Twilight Forest caves. So I'm under the impression that maybe these dudes can just spawn literally anywhere. Could be wrong. But what I'm doing right now is actually testing that theory. But we're going to have to run back to base a minute and go and grab some other blocks that we've got. So for now, I will just torch this up because we don't want to have any hostile mobs spawning here. Just put that there, and that should sort that out. There we go. Cool. So I've just discovered something. These actual slab blocks are not like normal slab blocks, as in, yeah, they let light through, which is quite interesting. So I'm going to have to actually go back and get normal cobblestone slabs because that's not actually working like it's supposed to. Normally on 1.7 you can just use half slabs, right? I probably should come up here quickly and just light this area up with a torch or two. So we got a zombie in there and a little blue bear guy. What is that voice? Let's try this again then. So there we go, it's going darker, look. So that is something I never knew. That is quite strange. But now if I just put that there, that should be all dark, look. And we should be able to still see through it. So one of those squirrels there, or two of them. Let's do something like that. Okay, we got a big spider in there. It's not one of them. That zombie's actually wielding a sword. It's a giant spider if you can't run. Whoa, those guys can spawn in as infernals. Right. So I have just discovered there is actually a way of locating these hollow hills, but this requires something called a raven's feather. And what we need to do is kill a raven in a Twilight Forest, allowed in peaceful. Spawns in 17 places, so we need to kind of locate one of these biomes. Now I did spot there, it says Oak Savanna. Now I'm pretty sure, yeah. Where our portal is pretty much a Oak Savanna if we go in the opposite direction. But now, what I'm going to allow myself to do here is, unfortunately, because this isn't actually craftable, this blank magic map. You can only get it via the quest, I believe. So yeah, I'm going to allow myself to claim this one and just take the magic map, because it is kind of like you're crafting it, I guess. I just don't want to run around this whole Twilight Forest guessing. I mean, this would just genuinely, like, kill me probably doing that. So yeah, I'm going to allow myself a bit of a leeway here, but now I can see I'm actually in the Oak Savanna already. I'm not sure if the Raven requires like it to be a grass block or what. I don't honestly know. So I'll just jump back into this dimension, grab some grass, because I think the Raven maybe only will spawn on grass blocks. I'm not entirely sure, but it doesn't really matter anyway. We'll just grab some grass anyway, get some more dirt, make a big grassy platform, kind of just clean up my inventory, and I'll just chuck this down, chuck 64 pieces of paper in there to get that stack of paper we need for the actual special, like, magical map thing we're going to hopefully get, if we can get a Raven. And yeah, that should be everything from here I need. I have had a bit of a tidy up as well. I'm going to put these, like, Naga scale things I've got in here for now with this bag. There we go. So we've got that ready to rock. Right, let's hopefully try and get ourselves a Raven this time. Not entirely sure how rare these things are. I don't think they're that rare. Pretty sure they just, like, almost like ambient kind of mobs, right? Like a bit like a bat, I guess, maybe. They're just there, right? So something's just spawned in, which appears to be like a little hog or something. I'm not really too sure, but that's not a Raven, is it? I'm not entirely sure if that guy's passive or hostile though. What are you? A little hog? A wild boar? Okay. Right, so we've got a pretty large area now, so fingers crossed we can get this stupid raven to spawn in. Don't know why I'm not seeing anything. Like, I don't... Is it just, like, dead in the Twilight Forest or something? I don't really get it. So what I'm going to do is just build a completely random staircase just going up to see if my theory is right, that maybe for some unknown reason these ravens only spawn up higher. Don't think this is the case though. It shouldn't be. Yo, I just flew off the edge pretty much. Oh no, that's not cool. Damn. Oh wow, we actually spawned back in this dimension? Okay, that's something I wasn't expecting. Oh man, seriously? So I've just come back up from getting all my bits from the grave, and look at this, it's actually raining in this dimension, which is quite crazy. But anyway, I think what I'm going to do is torch this area up because I'm getting a bit paranoid here. That if I go too far, maybe mobs will spawn. I don't know, I just feel a bit paranoid because I'm probably going to go start building in that direction, I think. So, believe it or not, it's still currently raining. Wow, it's actually in fact thundering now, but I've not actually yet heard any thunder or seen any thunder. And I've also been AFK for about 10 or 15 minutes or so, and there's not a single thing here. I don't honestly know what is actually going on here. I've got a feeling that... Oh my god. Okay. The game's heard me. There's a raven here. Okay. Yes! I got a feather! Oh my god! Come here, you. Oh! Yes! All that whining and moaning paid off. Okay. Right, so all we need to do is this, and this. And we make this magical feather thing. Okay. And now we go to uses of this. Find a magic map and detect this. Oh. Oh no, there's a problem. This actual quest is locked behind some other things, which means I can't actually get the magic map when I've got the items. Oh man. Right, what do I do? Do I just do a give command or something? Because I mean, this sucks, man. This really does suck. I'm sure you guys would all agree that this is not cheating or anything like that. Let's just open this to LAN. Oh god. Put cheats on. Give S. I hope this is how you do that. Oh no, this isn't auto corrected, is it? I think I've just crashed the game. I think I have. Oh no. Okay, so the game didn't want me to cheat. Oops.